My beautiful Aries friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea and I do these readings every week. This is your new moon reading, everyone. We have the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 8th. New moon energy is about beginnings and fresh starts. It's about planting seeds. Now, because we have the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May the 8th, we have this power combo, the number 8 in numerology and the Taurus sign. So that firm foundation, now is the time to actually focus our energy towards it and build that structure in our lives to start fresh. So this is where you would set a goal for this month. What is it that you're wanting to see happen or come to fruition by the full moon? And what I'm going to do in my life is on May the 8th, I'm going to light a candle and set an intention. This is a perfect time to set intentions, everyone. So if you're able to light a candle and set an intention, I would do that. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with a moon mantra. Okay, so I've got a new deck here I'm super excited about using. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Aries, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to know around this new moon energy. So we're going to pull a moon mantra here for you. Feel free to grab a pen and paper and write this mantra down. So as I integrate presence and gentleness, the chaos within settles. Then I can truly appreciate and witness all of the abundance I have created. Let me repeat that to you one more time, Aries. As I integrate presence and gentleness with chaos, as I integrate presence and gentleness, the chaos within settles. Then I can truly appreciate and witness all of the abundance I have created. So look at that. What a powerful mantra for you today. So feel free again to write this down. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So Aries, this new moon energy is giving you power. Okay, so I feel for you specifically, there's something different coming in. So we're going to find out what that is. We've got the 3 of Swords energy. So these are your emotions that are tied to your thoughts. Something that is heavy that is weighing you down. It's time for you to release and let it go. Okay, these emotions, whatever these are, I feel, whatever we go through in life, we're meant to actually experience it. It's a part of our journey. But when we attach ourselves to it, hold on to it, that's where we start to see problems in our lives. So the 3 of Swords to start for you. We have the Sun card. Look at this beautiful, bright sunshine coming into your life. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. So the sun is shining on you, my friends. It's time for you to release whatever this is and not let this get in the way of this beautiful sun shining in your life. So the Sun card for you, we have the 2 of Swords. Some of you are at a crossroads. Perhaps you're making a decision, moving in a new direction. This can sometimes be hard. Perhaps there's attachment to someone or something that is making it hard for you to make this decision or to move on. So what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So 2 of Swords, everyone. Wow, powerful stuff going on here. I feel some of you are like at a place where you're in a tug of war. tug of war with your own feelings. Okay, so now before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Aries. So those of you that are watching today, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. I want to call you Pisces. I may have already called you Pisces, Aries. I apologize for that, but that energy is really coming in strongly. So I feel that maybe this is a cusp energy for you, or perhaps there's a Pisces around you, or perhaps somewhere in your birth chart. So we've got some heartbreak. We've got some heavy weight on our heart. This is a very heart-centered energy. And I feel right now, for those of you that are watching, especially if you're resonating with the Three of Swords, there's some pain in your heart. There's some heaviness there. You're meant to actually release it and letting go. And those of you that are actually watching and you're feeling this reading, this is your sign that it's now time to let it go. There needs to be some healing here through whatever this is that you have experienced in your life. This doesn't have to be one thing. It could have been a few things, right? So if someone hurt you, said something to you, you're holding on to that experience, that emotion, it's now time for you to recognize it. Like, okay, this is what it is. I know exactly what it is. Let's maybe write it down. Forgiveness here is also coming up as a word for you. So it's up to you if you want to forgive and let go. But forgiveness brings a lot of power and opening new experiences into our lives. It really lightens the load here. So Spirit guides are wanting you to visualize here, Aries, who it is that has hurt you. To visualize that person, actually share with them how you're feeling. How, you know, without that person reacting, because you control the vision, right? So visualize, Aries, you telling this person how it made you feel. And I want you to let them know that this is no longer going to be a part of my life, and I forgive you for this. And watch the person walk away and then come back. And sometimes we have to practice this vision a few times. So releasing and letting go to implement something that helps you release and let go. So those of you out there that are watching, if you have any kind of techniques or something that you use to release and let go that worked for you, please share with us in the comment section below. Some of you have already gone through this energy of the Three of Swords. This could have been a breakup. This could have been someone passing away. This could be someone that hurt you, said some words to you, and it's just really affected your life. I also feel some of you might be having some sort of issues with your heart. So I'm just going to mention here that I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. I'm just reading the cards and just interpreting the energy and the visions that I am experiencing here by pulling this card for you today. So if you are experiencing any kind of physical ailments, make sure you get checked by a medical doctor. So what I'm getting here is like heart, something to do with your heart. And maybe there's been pain. You've been feeling sharp pains. I feel that you definitely need to see a doctor, especially if you're feeling anything with your heart. Perhaps you have high blood pressure. So, you know, sometimes when you move, and if you can imagine like these swords in your heart, how painful that would be to move around. So it's time for you to pull these swords out. It's time for you to get to the bottom of what this pain is. Okay. And I feel for some of you, this has to do with your diet, the things that you're consuming. So reevaluating what it is that you're doing in your day-to-day life, especially what you are intaking food-wise to nourish your body, okay? So be mindful of what it is that you are putting in your body here, Aries. Again, I want to call you Pisces. Maybe a Pisces is involved here with you. This energy here. What is this with the Pisces energy? Aries, those of you that are watching, if there is a Pisces, let me know. I feel there's a strong Pisces presence in your reading. Like there's this tug of war, this feeling like it's like an elastic band. And this was coming up actually for Pisces, is like, it's almost like you're being stretched out by this elastic band. You may have been already stretched out, and all of a sudden one person let go and it hit you really hard, or hit them really hard. And that you're feeling the sting of that pain. And perhaps it's lasted a long time, but this is where, again, spirit guides are saying it's time to release it and let it all go. And to make sure you're getting checked here and taking care of your well-being here as well, Aries. Okay, so the Three of Swords, communication. There's growth that is wanting to happen in your life. And I feel some of you might find it hard to speak the truth, to speak about your feelings, because you're not wanting to be either judged or how it's going to affect the other person or how someone's going to react to you because you spoke up. because you're speaking about the things that you're not interested in, you're not passionate about, the things that you don't like. Maybe you're finding it difficult to speak about those things. It's now time for you to master the strength to actually communicate. Aries, now is the time for you to do it. You have a spirit warrior energy, and I feel some of you have gone through a lot of experience in your life where you have been wounded, right? You have some deep wounds that you've been carrying around, and perhaps you don't trust people. Perhaps you have a really hard time connecting with people as well. This is where you want to open your heart, Aries. Allow your heart to be open, slightly vulnerable. You don't have to be completely vulnerable here, but to really open yourself up to new experiences, new connections, because you never know, life might surprise you, right? So the Three of Hearts, and life is surprising you. There's light at the end of the tunnel here for you, Aries. There's a lot going on. A vacation will do you well. Sunshine, sunlight, vitamin C, vitamin D is all coming through this. So make sure you are taking your vitamins here, Aries. But I'm getting this shine. You're going to shine bright like a diamond is coming through. I'm hearing that song. So maybe you're listening to this, but you are going to shine like a diamond. You're going to shine bright like a diamond. You're magnetic. There's something about you. There's charm. There's charisma here. People are attracted to you. Energies are attracted to you. You're able to manifest easily here. You're a manifesting generator, a manifester. You're able to bring your creative ideas into your reality. So there's a lot of power you hold. And perhaps this is something silent in the background that you're carrying forward with you. So again, let that go and let's move forward with just the sun energy. Sorry to toss that card like that, but I feel this is how you need to toss that feeling, whatever it is. Again, allow yourself to heal. Sometimes this is a soul process for some of us. We all move in a different pace, right? In a different energy. Spirit guides are saying that you are uniquely you. Embrace yourself, Aries. Don't ever shy away from being yourself. Whether you're goofy, if you're silly, if you feel like you're weird, embrace that weirdness. Embrace that silliness. Embrace that goofiness. Aries, don't ever be afraid to be yourself. This is where you shine bright through your authenticity, through your uniqueness. Self-expression through creativity is also coming through this card, and you're going to see a lot of growth, a lot of expansion through your self-expression, communication, your superpower right now, Aries. So embodiment of what they're showing me is a person. Now, what I think it's a Leo. This is a Leo energy I'm seeing here in the background, and they're wanting you to either embody the energy of a Leo or spend some time with a Leo, a vibrant Leo, because you're going to pick up on that energy. And maybe you're going to experience something or build a connection with somebody that is a Leo in your life. So Aries, perhaps you already have a Leo in your life. Maybe you have Leo somewhere in your birth chart. It's all about embodying that energy. I'm seeing expansion. I'm seeing travel here as well. So that could be coming with the expansion of you reaching further out. So some of you might be planning a trip during this moon cycle. What's happening here is connections, your reach. So I don't know if you're going on vacation because you're a nomad. If you are digital creators out there like myself, I went to Hawaii recently. It's that sun card energy. Absolutely beautiful. I wanted to film there. It didn't happen, but I'm going back in September. So I want to go visit. And this time I'm going to try to film a reading out there as well. But it's a beautiful paradise energy, an energy of just being free, being safe, the sun shining on you, being around water, this connection to nature through the sunshine, through like beach, sand, that kind of weather. So perhaps some of you are beach bunnies. Some of you might be water babies, right? You just love being in the sun. Some of you are surfers out there. So water sports, all of that is coming through this card here. So indulge in the creature comforts and the adventures of life, especially the summertime energy here that's coming through. Things are going to really shine bright. I feel the sun is shining, and what they're showing me is a crystal, an orgone shaped crystal, and light shining through. So perhaps you have something that is hanging in your window here, Aries, or on your car rear view mirror. Maybe it's circle, maybe it's a triangle. I'm seeing triangle and circle now. They're showing me this could be the sun energy, but I'm seeing light shining through this prism and shooting its light. This is you. You're being energized at this time. You're also being given that energy of new beginnings. You're meant to actually plant some seeds at this time, Aries. Seeds around what it is that you're wanting to see this month, the month of May. Okay, up until the next new moon. All right, so it's, you know, what are your goals this month? What are you wanting to see happen this month? These are the things that you want to thrive for. These are the things that you want to step forward and start making happen. That should be at the forefront here. And what I'm getting is, I don't know what that is. It a Marvel movie where that guy that has a diamond in his head, I forget what his name is. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with names. But he shines this light and gives him a lot of power. So I do feel that your third eye is awakened. There's almost like this seeing energy coming in for you. So you're a seer here, Aries. You have this psychic ability, this intuition, this connection where it helps you see things clearly. Premonitions, you're able to, some of you might have this gift and you're meant to actually use that and apply it in the world. Maybe around something creative that you're working on. I'm seeing some of you really doing well with your businesses, like your business, something, this is something that you're doing on your own. Like I'm getting a solo vibe here and you shining your light by yourself, but also what they're showing me now is your prism lights going out of you and touching other people's prism lights. So you're going to have to share with me what that means for you, Aries. Now, some of you are making a decision. Those of you that are seeing 3s or 2s in your life, these are confirmations for you. This could be on clocks. This could be anywhere in your life. So 2 is about balance, realignment. And number 3 is about communication, right? So if you're seeing these, this is what spirit guides are trying to communicate to you at this time. Now we've got a decision, something that you're kind of mulling over in your mind. You're wanting to do something and perhaps you're having trouble doing this, or you're kind of this way and that way, undecided, unsure, confused, whatever this is where spirit guides are bringing in clarity for you through you centering and balancing your energy. The best way we can do that is through grounding. So getting out in nature. You can also center yourself at home. I don't know if any of you have grounding mats or anything that helps you ground, any kind of techniques you can share with us in the comment section below. Especially, I love hearing about new techniques to ground, any kind of techniques to manifest, right? There's different ways we do things. And again, everyone is different. So different things are going to work for different people. So whatever this is, a connection needs to happen because the guidance that you're seeking around a decision that you're making, perhaps you're at a crossroads. Maybe you're afraid because you're moving in a new direction. This clarity, this guidance is coming in for you. So this connection is going to come in, and that's where you're going to be either inspired or you're going to come into awareness of something or have an idea or a solution around something that you are trying to resolve. Okay, so this is where it's so important that you have some sort of a daily routine, some sort of a daily ritual to connect with spirit, whether it's meditation, yoga, just breathing exercises. Aries, I feel this connection for you is so important because you're going to be able to make choices and decisions much more easily. And they're wanting you to actually choose the things that are in alignment with your dreams and your desires. What is it that you're desiring to happen this week, this month? Let's focus on that. Let's visualize that, hold that vision, connect to spirit, tune out that noise, and really focus on where we're going, because what's going to happen is you're going to become aware in your environment. It's almost like you're putting on a different lens and you're seeing things in a different light. Perhaps there was a pen in front of you the whole time, but you didn't see that pen until you put that lens on. You're like, oh my gosh, there's that pen I was looking for, right? It's like that simple, right? So, it's funny because they're showing me myself when I first discovered my tarot deck I bought many years ago before starting this tarot channel. I was trying to figure out what it was. I was kind of this way and that way, trying to figure things out. I have this path in front of me. What does that look like? I don't know. So I'm trying human design, astrology, all of these different things that I'm in alignment with. But what was I going to do specifically to make money from home, to work from home? And I'd opened my closet so many times in my life. I had this tarot deck sitting there for probably like 6-7 years. And that one day I opened it. That's the very first place my eyes went. And I said, oh my God, that's been there the whole time. I pull it out and I was afraid of it because my mom, I grew up a Christian, and my mom taught us that tarot is devil's work, all of this and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, pull it out, very terrified of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? Let's just try it. And right away, I opened that deck and I connected with it, intuition, all of it's just, it was meant to be. So that's what my experience of the Two of Swords was in my own life, that the spirit guides are sharing with me right now, showing me my mind to share with you. So there's something going on, something that is meant to be, that is opening you up to a new path here, Aries. And I feel you're going to know, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel confident. It's going to flood in the energy. You're going to feel this. Some of you have already felt this. You've already gone through this experience. So you can share that with me as well, is how this came in for you and how you were able to move forward and make that decision with integrity. It's almost like, this is what I believe, even though I haven't experienced it, there's this feeling there. I'm confident. I know, I have this inner knowing, this is what I'm meant to do. So this is what's coming out of this Two of Swords energy for you. So your purpose, your passion, love, you're being ignited here, Aries. All right. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook as well. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you today is going to come through this card, Aries. So we are getting for you desert, thirst. So look at that. I don't know if any of you are in a desert. I'm getting Sedona, Arizona here. I don't know if any of you live out there. The number 10 on this card as well. The 10th of the month, 10 days here and 10 weeks around timing for the message of this card for you today. I don't know if you're seeing these images. Maybe you've seen a desert. Maybe it was dessert, right? Sometimes it could be dessert. I know that sometimes we misspell dessert with only one S. All right, so the number 10. Here we are. For a geographical area to be called a desert, it has to receive 10 inches of less or rain per year. Typically, we think of both heat and dryness as features of all deserts. But though cold deserts such as the Arctic and Antarctic do exist, the commonality, let me say that word again, the commonality of all deserts is their intense dryness. I don't know that word because I've never, commonality. That's it, commonality of all deserts is their intense dryness. So lack of humidity, particularly when accompanied by extreme heat, forces your body to shed its natural moisture quickly through your skin, sweat, and urine in attempts to cool down the body, or at least prevent it from being overheated. Due to the release of these fluids, you can become dehydrated rather quickly. Your parched throat is the first sign of the lack of much needed liquid. The longer you go without replenishment, the more impaired you become. Eventually, you become singularly focused on finding water for your dehydrated body. So I feel this is tying into the Sun card here for you today. It's no wonder that many refer to water as lifeblood, which accurately describes this vital and necessary element that helps our bodies in balance. So the message here for you today, Aries, is it isn't a lack of water that is calling for your attention now, but a vague awareness that something is missing. Your life feels rather dry and bereft of anything that will quench that thirst. I don't know what bereft means. You're going to have to share with me here, Aries, if you know what that word is. All your attempts at finding relief so far have been misdirected, as you have been pursuing habitual patterns that, while familiar, have not fully satisfied you. There remains that feeling of lack of internal dryness that you haven't been able to pinpoint, but can feel as a heartache or malice. So that's tapping into the Three of Swords energy. This is no thirst of the body, but a spiritual thirst, a dryness of the soul, one that can be satisfied only by drinking water from the well of spirit. It's important now to attend to the spiritual deprivation by practicing sacred meditation, prayer, ceremony, or any other means that aligns you with your higher self. Heeding the inner prompts to express your creativity in any way that calls to you is another bridge to connecting with spirit. Honor that calling and note how it satisfies that spiritual thirst. So look at that, Aries. Desert, embrace this energy. All right, let's pull an angel number for you as well. Those of you that are watching, if you're seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, Aries, fully commit. fully commit to the things that you are desiring. We've got 5, 5, 5, 5. So the number 5 in numerology is tied to change. Change brings uncomfort, right? Turbulence, chaos. This is where spirit guides are asking you to be flexible and adaptable, but actually commit regardless of the changes that are taking place. The changes are actually taking place because you are moving in that energy, right? Towards your desire. So it's going to feel like a test of your loyalty. This is normal. This is where that feeling of being tested is where you are shifting, okay? Your desires, you're aligned to them, your dreams. Spirit guides are wanting you to be ambitious. Follow your ambitions here. Growth, master, and mirror are coming in. So you're going to experience a lot of growth. This is the year, this is the very first month here maybe to implement something that you're wanting to master, mastering your fears, right? Master mirror as well. So mirror techniques is what I'm getting through this card as well. So check out some mirror techniques online. There's tons of videos there you can find. Some of you might be seeing the color on this card. Those of you looking for timing, 5 days, 5 weeks, and 5 months. All right, so this is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.